Vector Database Management System, or VDMS, is a software system that manages vector databases. Think of it as a specialized database designed to handle vector embeddings efficiently. Vector databases are databases specifically designed to store, manage, and query data represented as vectors, where each vector is a numerical representation of data, like text or images. It's like a regular database, but optimized for similarity searches. Embedding models, also known as vectorization models, are machine learning models that convert data, such as text or images, into numerical vectors or embeddings. These vectors capture the semantic meaning of the original data, allowing for similarity comparisons. Essentially, they turn data into numbers that a computer can understand. Vector databases are optimized for storing and managing the high-dimensional vectors generated by embedding models. This involves efficiently indexing and retrieving these vectors for similarity searches and other analytical tasks. They act like a filing cabinet for all those numerical representations. Embedding models are responsible for creating vector embeddings from raw data. These models use algorithms to map data points into a vector space where similar data points are located close to each other. So, they transform data into meaningful vectors. This signifies the interaction between components. The arrow means VDMS interacts with vector databases and embedding models interact with vector databases. It's all about how these systems work together. ChromaDB is one of the vector databases that a VDMS can interact with. It is designed for embedding everything in a database and making it easily searchable. It's like having a smart search for your entire database. FAISS, or Facebook AI Similarity Search, is a library developed by Facebook AI Research for efficient similarity search and clustering of high-dimensional vectors. It's especially great for working with large datasets. Weaviate is an open-source, graph-based vector search engine. It allows to store both objects and vectors, enabling similarity searches across different data types. Think of it as a search engine that understands relationships. VDMS provides a unified interface to interact with different vector databases. This enables the selection of the most suitable database for a specific application without requiring significant code changes. It's like having a universal remote for different vector databases. LangChain applications are applications built using the LangChain framework. This framework simplifies the development of applications powered by large language models by integrating various tools and components. It's the combination of different technologies to create a single software. LangChain applications use embedding models to convert text or other data into vector embeddings, enabling similarity searches and semantic understanding. These embeddings are then used to retrieve relevant information and enhance the application's capabilities. It's the secret sauce for making applications smarter. VDMS provides functionalities for storing, retrieving, and managing vector embeddings within vector databases. This includes creating indexes, querying for similar vectors, and ensuring efficient data access. It's like the librarian of the vector database world. This describes the interactions between the different components. These interactions can involve reading, writing, and managing data. It shows how everything is connected and works together. VDMS stands for Vector Database Management System. This generally refers to a system designed to efficiently store, manage, and retrieve vector embeddings. Think of it as a specialized database optimized for similarity searches based on vector representations of data. Vector databases are specialized databases that store data as vectors. These vectors are numerical representations of data, often capturing semantic meaning. For example, text, images, or audio can be converted into vectors and stored in a vector database for similarity searches. LangChain applications are those built using the LangChain framework. These applications leverage large language models to perform a variety of tasks, such as question answering, text summarization, and code generation. They use external data sources and tools. An abstraction layer hides the complexities of the underlying system. It provides a simplified interface for interacting with it. In the context, VDMS serves as an abstraction layer, allowing LangChain applications to interact with different vector databases in a consistent way, regardless of their specific implementation details. A unified interface provides a single, consistent way to interact with multiple different systems or components. In the context, a unified interface for vector database interaction would allow LangChain applications to communicate with various vector databases using the same set of commands and functions. This refers to the core function of a vector database. The database efficiently stores vector embeddings, which are numerical representations of data, and provides tools for managing these embeddings, such as indexing, searching, and updating. Embedding models are algorithms that convert data, such as text or images, into vector embeddings. These embeddings capture the semantic meaning of the data, allowing for similarity comparisons. Examples include OpenAI embeddings and Hugging Face transformers. ChromaDB, FAISS, and Weavy8 are examples of specific vector database implementations. They offer different features and performance characteristics, but all serve the purpose of storing and retrieving vector embeddings. FAISS stands for Facebook AI Similarity Search. It's a library developed by Facebook AI Research for efficient similarity search and clustering of dense vectors. Weavy8 is an open-source vector search engine. It allows you to store your data objects along with vector embeddings from your favorite machine learning models and scale seamlessly into production. OpenAI embeddings are vector representations of text generated by OpenAI's models. They can be used for various natural language processing tasks, such as semantic search and text classification. Hugging Face transformers is a popular library that provides pre-trained transformer models that can be used to generate vector embeddings for text. It offers a wide range of models for different languages and tasks. This describes the process of generating vector embeddings from raw data. This typically involves using an embedding model to transform the data into a numerical vector representation. This step is essential for using vector databases for similarity search and other tasks. A common interface is a standardized way for different systems or components to interact with each other. It promotes interoperability and reduces the need for custom code to connect different systems. This aligns with an abstraction layer. Okay, let's consider the choices given to describe the Vector Database Management System or VDMS, and determine the best answer. Now, let's examine Statement A, which posits that VDMS is a large language model or LLM used for generating embeddings. This is not entirely correct. While embeddings are crucial, the main role of VDMS is not the generation of embeddings themselves, but instead focusing on managing those embeddings. Statement B frames VDMS as an interface, or a way of interacting, that focuses on unstructured document storage. While it's true that VDMS aims for abstraction, that is, hiding the complexities of different vector databases, the focus is on vector embeddings, not general file storage. Statement C describes VDMS as a unified way to interact with vector databases. In other words, it offers functionalities such as creating, querying, and managing embeddings. Statement D presents VDMS as focused strictly on the metadata schema, which is like the blueprint for data, and access control, or security mechanisms. Though these are important, they aren't the whole picture. Alright, based on the analysis, the best answer is indeed C. Answer C encapsulates the essence of VDMS. It interacts with vector databases to manage embeddings, enabling similarity searches within applications. Vector database integration refers to incorporating the functionalities of a vector database into LangChain applications. Embedding management involves the processes of storing, indexing, updating, and querying vector embeddings efficiently. Similarity search, also known as nearest neighbor search, is a technique for finding data points that are most similar to a given query point based on their vector embeddings. Semantic understanding means that vector embeddings capture the meaning of text, so similar concepts have similar vector representations. Let's zoom in on the idea of explanation. The goal here is to clarify the best answer, C, by discussing the problem's underlying context and walking through each answer choice. It's like providing a guided tour through the problem-solving process. Now, here's the core question itself. It asks which statement best describes the role and characteristics of a vector database management system within the LangChain ecosystem. This is key. We need to find the best description, not just a correct one. This line presents the quiz question which we need to answer. It wants the best description of the role and characteristics of VDMS within the LangChain ecosystem. These are the possible answers. We'll examine each choice to determine the best option. It's like being presented with a menu and deciding which dish is the most satisfying. This is answer choice A. The choice proposes that VDMS is a specialized large language model that generates text embeddings. Let's keep this in mind. Here's answer choice B. It suggests that VDMS is a generic interface, and also focuses on managing unstructured document storage similar to a file system, rather than vector embeddings themselves. Keep it in mind. This is answer choice C. Choice specifies that VDMS provides a unified way to interact with vector databases and provides functionalities such as creating, querying, and managing vector embeddings. This is answer choice D. It tells that VDMS strictly refers to the metadata schema and access control mechanisms, offering no functionality for interacting with any vector database. The correct answer is choice C. We already went over this. Alright. Vector databases store numerical representations of data called vector embeddings. These embeddings capture semantic meaning and enable similarity searches. Embedding generation transforms data into numerical vectors that capture meaning. Semantic understanding refers to the ability of these vectors to represent the meaning of the original data, enabling similarity searches. Hey there, LangChain applications are built using large language models, LLMs, to create intelligent systems. Hold on. OpenAI embeddings and Hugging Face models provide pre-trained models for generating vector embeddings. Embedding models are algorithms that convert text, images, or other data into vector embeddings. ChromaDB, FAISS, and Weaviate are examples of vector databases used to store and manage vector embeddings. Now, vector embedding storage involves storing vector embeddings in a database or system, while management includes indexing, querying, and updating the embeddings. A unified interface allows interacting with different vector databases using a consistent set of commands or functions, making it easier to switch between databases.